Today I'm introducing you to Canva. Now Canva is for graphics, and as you can see there's all sorts of graphics on this page. These are some of my graphics here that I've been working on. Canva provides you with a free version and also a paid version. There will be a link near this video, and that will give you a 30-day free trial of the paid version. The free version is fantastic also. Now there are many templates and graphics, images and things on here that you can use as part of your website. And if you don't have a lot of this information, like even a logo, Canva can help you out with all of that as well. So what I thought I would do, I have picked what's called a mood board image, just to give you an idea of the type of things that you can do. Now to find this image, I'll just go back here. So up on the right hand side here, if you go create design, and I'm just going to start it as an Instagram post, and over on the left, template, and you can search for perhaps mood board. All of these options are available, so you can do this. And there you have that mood board available for you to start working with. But I've already picked this one. So I'm going to do a vision or a mood board for DIY 7-day website. Okay. And I'm going to pick some fonts and colors and things. So these are the colors and images that are here already. But over to the left, I kind of like these kind of colors and themes. So you will see on the left there are some images here. When you hover over them, if they say Pro, that means that's paid with that's available only on the paid plan. This one here, for example, doesn't have that little Pro on it, or the little crown, and so it's free to use on the free version. With your free trial, you can use any of the images. So what I'm going to do is post this. Now we might look, I like plants, so in an office perhaps. So you can search over here on the left. Oh, and I should say with the graphics, see on the left here it says photos. That's where I'm finding these photos. So maybe we want that sort of office space. Something like this. This one, some more greenery. I'm just grabbing anything at the moment to make this. Now, you know what? You can spend hours, days, weeks, months, and some people even years choosing items to represent your brand. But you know what? The best thing is to pick something, move forward, do your website. You can always change. There's no concrete set in concrete that's going to make you not be able to change. But the most important thing is that you move forward and actually get your website and your business up and running. What else shall we put in here? Excuse me. Quite like that one, or this one, a laptop maybe. All right, so that'll do. Now you can see these colors, they related to the prior images. So what you can do, if you click on here and here, and then so you click on the wording, and then up the top you go color. Now down, I've got some colors and brands and things set up in here, but see this photo colors? If you go see all, it's going to go through these images and show you what colors relate to those images. So really it's choosing a color palette for you already. So which one do we like? Let's choose, for example, let's choose this one, the third one down. So, and as you can see, under each of these is a hash and some funny numbers and letters. Now that's what's called a hex code, and every color in the sphere or rainbow has a hex color, and that's how graphic designers and people who print products and things, they use those hex colors to print. So What we can do, if we click that color there, we should be able to put that, where's my image, this one, onto there. And if we click on this one, we might put that one there. We might make that one green and this one grey. And of course you can always add another one, so you can right mouse, copy, paste, and then you've got another little button there. We'll go back to colour, and we want to make that one the light grey. So as you can see, you can drag them around. You can spend hours playing with all of this, but I just want to give you an idea. So now those colours match this theme, and I've got my DIY 7-day website. Now I want to make the logo green because I love green. Oh, sorry, the wording. Now, the next thing that I might want to do, so we're going to call this 7-day website mood board. All right. The next thing we might want to create, so we go back to our Canva homepage. The next thing we might want to create is a logo. So create logo. So your website, your logo can be something as simple as your initials, or there's all these sorts of things that you could find here, like we could do 7-day. Click on here, website, DIY 7-day website. So we might put DIY here, 7-day website. We could put by oh she did. So that's an example there. Now let's have a look at the colors here. We might need to, oops, close that one. Come back to our other mood board here and see these colors down here. If I want the background wording to be that, what I can do is click on that color, click on the green there, and if I click on that and then press this plus, it will put this hex code for me. So we can go copy, come back over to our logo, click on the word here, and then we can paste, and you'll see that that changed that. All right, now we want to change this one, so we might do that a soft grey. Click on the plus, copy that, come back over to our mood board. Now, if I'm going too fast, just pause the video, go have a play and come back to it, all right? So we're going to go to the DIY 7-day website wording. So we click text color at the top. On the left, we click on the plus, and then we paste that into there. Now, that's going to be a bit too light. We might need to stick with the black for that one. Did we have black here? Oh, we've got this dark grey color, so maybe we'll do that. Copy. Oops, go back, whoop, back on there, this, paste that into there. And the oh she did, let's have a look, what colour will we make oh she did? We might make it grey. So pick that, copy, and colour, plus, paste that in there. Now, just looking at this, I think the green is a bit too dark. So up on the right here, you'll have these little boxes, and it's called transparency. So what we can do, we can soften that off a bit. So it's still the same color, it's just a slightly different hue of it. So I think that looks better because you can see the DIY 7-day website. Now the background, let's have a look. Should we make the background this grey color? Copy, go back to our logo, background, plus, paste, and there you go. There's my 7-day website background. The only thing I might do is make this a bit bigger. All right, so you can do that two ways. You can do it by dragging this around, whoops. or you can also add up here. Now the other thing is the fonts that you want to use. I've chosen just to use the fonts that were an example in this logo, so I'm not going to go back and choose all these logos for the purpose of this video, but of course you can choose specific fonts if you want. So for fonts, you click on here and this drop down here and you'll find hundreds and hundreds of fonts. Now the same thing with the templates and things. The ones with the little crown are the paid version, the ones without free to use on the free version. So there we go, we have our little logo. So what we're going to do on the right hand side, oops, let's call it 7-day DIY logo. Download. We'll do it as a PNG, and with the logo, yes, it has got this colored background, but we're going to do a transparent background for now, because that will be able to be used much better on a lot of things. And download. Okay, and down here on the left we can show in folder, and what I'm going to do, see it's in the folder here, I'm just going to copy that into, I have set up a folder on my desktop over here and it's called branding. So I'm going to drop that into a branding folder specifically for this course. Let me just find that folder and pop it in there, course 7-day website branding. And now we have in my folder, I'll show you now, is my logo, and if we view that you can see that's in there. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to put that mood board in there as well. So we can go there. Oh, the other thing maybe what I suggest you do here as well is when we go back to this logo, write the names of the fonts. So that's tan headline. So maybe on your mood board, on the left, text, add tan headline. So what we can do here, tan headline. So that's one of your fonts. We'll just put them up the top here. We go back to our logo. This DI1 one is called BD Script. So we want to put another here, and we want BD Script. All right, and we choose BD Script. The other thing is, what I'll link down below for you, is that Canva has many free tutorials as well of how to do things, but it's pretty intuitive. So I'll put a link to those as well so you can have a play around with those. But don't get overwhelmed and caught up in it. Just get it something ready and we'll get your website done, and then you can go back. It's better that it's done. All right, oh she did is Montserrat Classic. So we go back here, we do text, add Montserrat. Ooh, what was it? Montserrat Classic. Let's pick that, and Montserrat Classic. Alright, so there on my mood board I have listed the fonts that are associated with this. So I've created a mood board with the type of things I like, the type of images for my website. So we're going to download this one as well. This one we just do as a JPEG, that's fine. What's 2 pages? No, we just, so the second page is blank, so we only want to download the first one here. Done, download, and we'll put that in our little folder as well. Wait for that to happen. Okay, that's there. So if we come back to our folder, what you can do, see down the bottom, that's the mood board that's downloaded. I can grab that. Oops. Sorry. I can grab that. Oh, no, it's not going to do it. So you can right mouse, click up, show in folder, copy, and we're going to put it into our branding folder. Paste. So in our branding folder we have our mood board and our website. I'll just move that out the way for the moment. Now I quite like that. I hope you do too. Now there's our logo. Now there's another thing that we need to create, and so we're just go to the home page. Now this is, I think I mentioned it in the intro video, it's called a favicon. Now a favicon is, see at the top where Canva is, they've got their little C logo, and over here I've got my oh she did, I've got my little logo there. So what we're going to do, we're going to do a custom size. Now a favicon is tiny, so it's 512 by 512 pixel. Create new design. Yes, it looks big here, but see down the bottom, that's showing at 187%. So if you go down to about 100%-ish, that's where the sizing will be, but obviously it shrinks down. Now, what you could do, you could use your actual logo. So we could do copy. Let's see if it's going to copy it over for me. No, it's just going to do the background. Copy, paste. I'm thinking that might be a bit too big for a favicon. So we might call it 7-day site. But what we might do, as you can see, I'm making this up as I go along. And let's see what colour from our mood board. Maybe the green, because I think that might show a bit better on the favicon. Copy, come back here, and we will do this in this green, or that may be the green that we've got already. Add, paste. Oh, let's make it a bit darker so that there we go. That will do for now. So what we're going to do, that's a 7-day site, and we're going to call it favicon. Download. Now we want PNG, and we want a transparent background with this one, or you're going to end up with white or the color around it. So download. And we're going to put that in our folder as well. Show in folder, copy, and we'll paste it in here. So you'll start to get a folder on your computer with all the documents you're going to use for your website, which is very important. Also in here, keep a document with all your passwords and things in there as well, so that everything is together and you can find everything that you need.